Oh, I think one's got it. Oh, it's attacking the bobber. Oh my goodness. Let's try and pull this off. This is about as hard as it gets for filming. Oh, there's a fish, there's a fish. Oh, he took it! Hey guys, welcome to another episode. I'm just up in the mountains here, just got out of bed. We're gonna make a little bit of breakfast. So we're gonna need some water to make coffee. We're gonna make a little oatmeal. We're gonna head somewhere over there to a nice spot without any wind, with a mountain view. Look at this gorgeous lake. Caught some fish here yesterday. We're gonna do some more fishing today. Some clean water just comes right out there. Next thing we'll need is some wild huckleberries. These little guys grow all over the place up in these alpine climates. It's a perfect season for them. They're like wild blueberries. There's one for you. All right, we gotta collect some now. We can't just eat them all. Man, look at that. This bush down here is a lot of them. We got crystal clear water. It's just, I think it's just runoff from the snowfields up on the mountain. There we go, that's a good surface for our little stove right there. Then what I've got with me for fuel for the stove are these little solid fuel tablets. Ooh, there we go, that baby's burning. Oh man, just absolutely beautiful. Just way up in the mountains, all by myself. No one around. Been out here for probably about 4 days, filming fishing videos for you guys. Oh, we just got to get that water boiling, get some coffee in us. I haven't had any coffee yet today, so. That lake that we were at earlier, it's absolutely filled with fish, but I only caught one yesterday for the episode. So I want to just fish the lake a little bit more, just have some fun. Oh, well, that coffee's doing its thing. I brought our breakfast too. Strawberries and cream oatmeal. Oh, that artificial strawberry flavor. Let's do this, baby. We're just gonna pour that hot water in there. All right, one little taste. Oh, now it's a full bag. Look at that. Just gonna mix that in just a little bit. We got some fake fruit in there, but we got the real fruit to stay healthy out here. Oh damn, that's Some solid breakfast right there. Look at that. That's mountain coffee right there. I mean, it's just, this is such clean water. Don't even have to filter it, man. Like, there's zero taste to that water. I'm almost out of coffee, and then we gotta go catch some fish. Let's go catch some fish now. I'm just like, eager to catch them down there, because yesterday we caught like one fish, and there's so many more down there, and I just really want to like learn some other techniques on how we can catch these fish there. Plus, I'm kind of hungry for lunch. You know, what do you guys think? Little trout lunch out in the mountains. Sound good? All right, let's go do it. Man, I could live out here forever. You got water, you got fish, you got berries. I am German, so potatoes. If there were potato plants up here, oh man, I could really dig a potato right now. Damn it, why did I remind myself of that? Oh man, doesn't get a whole lot more beautiful. There we got us a little grasshopper here. He'd probably make really good trout bait, but we're gonna let him go. It's your lucky day, buddy. I've got a better bait idea for us in case we do need live bait. There's something in that lake there. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. All right, welcome to my camp. Let me just show you around real quick. This is, you can tell this is a proper fisherman's camp right here because we've got our pole ready to roll. This is how my camp always looks. Like, if I'm not filming like a legit fishing video, you'll see just camera, gear, tripods, my battery pack, SD cards, clothes hanging everywhere to dry. It's not cleaned up right now. Here's my tackle box. You can see more cameras, GoPros and stuff. Here's all my cooking stuff. Then I've got a beautiful little lookout right here. Oh man, check that out. This morning I was hanging out here and a group of gray jays came and said hello. Some right here. There you go. Got some more. When you hang out in a spot long enough, you'll notice that, like, not just do you become more aware of wildlife, but the wildlife starts seeing you as part of nature, and they're not as afraid of you anymore. Then over here on this rock, this is my battery charging station right here. For power, that's like a vital thing for me when I'm shooting YouTube videos. I need to be able to charge my GoPro batteries, my main camera, my phone. I've got 3 GoPros with me, and it just adds up a lot in power consumption. So I really want to start fishing this shore right here in front of us. Oh, I think he's wrapped around something. There's a super steep ledge, a drop off, probably about 30 feet out. So I lost one setup yesterday. That was really deep. I was hoping to dive down, but that was deep. So what we're gonna do instead is traverse around the lake, and we're gonna try and fish the other side. I scouted that out this morning, and it's a more gradual drop off. I've been out here so long now that the sun is just like beating down on me, and while I'm like not getting sunburnt, my lips have gotten like a little burnt and chapped. I didn't think about that, so I don't have any like chapstick or anything with me. I have an emergency fire starter here though, in an old pellet tin. This is like a cotton ball that's soaked with Vaseline that I made like 8 years ago. These things are, by the way, one of the best fire starters like in an emergency ever. They'll keep forever. But what we're just gonna do is like, that's some relief right there, dude. That's still good. We can still start a fire with that. It's little things like that that you learn when you're out in the mountains a lot, is what you brought that you didn't need, and what you wish you had brought that you did need. So we've made our way about a quarter way around the lake. This looks pretty fishy. There's a lot of logs in the water here, so the snags might be a little nasty. How about right here? This is a nice little beach. Of course, I fashionably got the bullet lure stuck in the net there. Off in the distance, we got a couple fighter jets flying around. Up here in the mountains, the military does a lot of Air Force like training with their jets. It's funny, you'll be in total peace and quiet, and all of a sudden, whoo, just these jets fly over your head and just blow your ears out. A couple days ago at a different lake, we caught a nice little trout with that bullet lure. It's kind of become a challenge of mine to try and catch a fish in every single lake with a bullet lure. Some of you guys have bullet lures. Let me know in the comments if you guys have already caught some fish on your bullet lures. I know one of you has. So one thing you just want to be mindful about too is where you're walking in these alpine climates. Pay close attention to how the shoreline looks here. You've got your gravel and sand right there, and then up here, this is like moss and little plants and stuff, and this moss often can take many years to grow. It's a very fragile environment up here. So make sure, if you have the option, always step on rocks and gravel. Don't step on this stuff, because the native wildlife relies on these shorelines to survive, like little frogs and amphibians and the insects and stuff. So bullet lure first. I've gotten some follows with this guy the last couple days. No bites though. Oh, we just got a follow on the first cast. Okay, all right, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pumped. Oh, that was a hit. Oh, we just got slammed by something. Dang, it was right as I started retrieving faster. So that's one thing in these alpine lakes, or really anywhere where you're fishing, is just try different speeds with your lures. And I generally pump the lure with my rod tip as well, just to give it some extra action for those trout to chase. So he's bit once. I always think it's hard to get a trout to bite a second time, but maybe there's another buddy of his around. It is kind of a fishy spot. And what you want to cast at are like underwater boulders, logs, any type of structure where you feel like these trout might be able to sit and ambush from. Oh. A little tiny trout, probably about that big, followed it all the way right in front of me. Always exciting to see a follow. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, he took it right there. I saw him follow it and boom, he hit it. Of course I'm bummed I lose the fish, but like it doesn't matter. To me, it's just so cool being out here in nature. So that in and of itself is a win. Remember, I'm not here to just stock up a freezer full of meat. I'm here to have an experience, you know, to just be part of nature, give cool content to you guys. All right, but now that we know that they are for sure biting the bullet lure, we're gonna keep going. I wanna see if we can get one good size one on the bullet lure, just so we can take a closer look at one of those fish. Oh, there's a fish! Next cast, there's a fish. Oh no, and he got away. What the heck is this? Very next cast, man, that's crazy. Okay, fishing some new water here. Let's see what you got, bullet lure. Come on. Come on, baby. I know there's a hungry trout out there. Oh, follow. Oh, he didn't take it. Oh, little guy followed it for quite a while there. Maybe he'll take it this time. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, we lost him. How often is it that you guys see water this crystal clear? I mean, it's just blue goodness, like the wide open ocean. Only place you'll find water like that is up here in the mountains. Oh, there's a fish, there's a fish. Oh, we took it. Come on, baby. Come on, we're getting this one. We're getting him. Oh, yes, it's official. This lake is bullet lure approved. All right, let's see how badly he's hooked. He's just a little guy. Oh man, okay, so before we handle a trout, always remember to just wet your hands a little bit because they're pretty fragile fish. Oh man, he took that thing all the way, dude. Wet my hand a little bit more. Look at the beautiful, beautiful colors on this fish. So look at the big fin up top. That's fully intact. He has his adipose fin. It's a rainbow trout. And those fins, the dorsal fin and the adipose fin being fully intact is a good indicator. Oh, there he goes. He popped off. That's perfect. But it's a good indicator that that fish is wild reproduced or a wild reproduced fish up in this lake here. That feels really good right there. So got him on the bullet lure. Now let me show you another way that we can catch trout up at these mountain lakes. So what we've got on our pole now is a slip float setup. Now I've got some worms with me. So we'll see if they'll take just a good old worm. Ooh, this guy looks really good. We got a volunteer, he's helping out. Hey buddy, you're gonna be in a YouTube video, man. And then slide him up the hook. And then down here by the tail is where we're gonna poke out again. So now we got our worm dangling just like that, and that seems to be the perfect way for the trout to like it. And when you're casting a bobber, just make sure that you give it a nice even cast. Pay attention to your line, make sure it didn't get tangled. Oh, there's already a fish there. There's already a fish checking it out. I can see him in the water. Pay attention to the bobber now. Oh, there he goes. He's taking it. He's taking it. Oh, we didn't hook up on him. He'll come back. He's already back. He's already back. All right, we're going to let him munch it now. Take it. Come on. Munch it, munch it, munch it. There we go. That's a fish, baby. Bobber down. First cast with that bobber. Oh, beautiful, beautiful little rainbow. Oh my goodness. It's all right, buddy. We're not going to eat you. Look at that. Hooked him right through the nose, so he'll be okay. Another beautiful, wild, reproducing little rainbow trout. He jumped right out of my hand. He's off. Man, take a look at this little guy. I almost stepped on him. Hey, Mr. Frog. Sorry, bud. There's a really nice spot over here that I want to fish with the bobber. Some rocks that we can stand out on and maybe get into some slightly deeper water. Now what we're going to look for is probably one of the best mountain trout baits ever. It's not this little guy. This is, you could use these as baits. These tubes have bugs inside, but that's not what we're looking for. Nope. Nothing. There we go. There's a little guy. What that is a dragonfly larva. This is hands down probably the best trout bait up in the mountains, because this is what they're naturally feeding on up here. Little creepy crawly looking bugs like that. Now we could try and use this little guy, but we're going to try and catch a big one. There we go. That's what we want right there. See this guy? Big old juicy looking dragonfly larva, perfect trout bait. Just remember that any rocks that you guys flip, just put them back exactly how you found them. It's about to get real here. Now, if you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that every once in a while I like to play with some tricky camera angles, like you being half underwater. Let's try and pull this off. This is about as hard as it gets for filming. What we're gonna do is take this little dragonfly larva. I like to just poke him just kind of through the side of his belly. Just like that. Oh, that was kind of right through the center. Sorry, dude. Hope that doesn't like kill him. We want to make sure he's alive. Because what that guy's going to do down there is just kind of wiggle around with his legs and everything, and it's going to look perfect for those trout. There's what that little dragonfly would look like underwater, under that bobber, just sinking down nice and naturally. And that's what'll get those trout all excited. Do you guys see any fish down there already? Oh my goodness. I'm just so excited right now. All right, we're a little further out there. I was trying to catch him kind of right in front of the camera for you, but might just not be any fish right here. They might just be chilling out there. Man, it's blowing. We're gonna let out some line, and since the wind's finally going offshore, usually it's never that way. We're just gonna let out a bunch of line here and try and drift that bobber out further where those fish might be hanging out. There might just not be any right in front of us right now. That's just how it goes sometimes. It's all right. Oh, something's on him. Something just hit him. Come on. Gave it another little tug just to bring the dragonfly up. Now it'll drop again. And on that drop, that's when the fish should take it. Come on. There's got to be a fish that sees that thing right now. So we're going to try it and put on a fresh dragonfly larva. I think that one there is just... Oh, you know what? No, they took it. Dang. When I saw that bobber go down for a second, they took the dang larva off there. We weren't even fishing. Here's a nice freshie. There we go. Come on. Look at that. See that guy wiggling there? All right, come on. Perfect drop. He's wiggling around. He's a big, fat, juicy one. Oh, I think one's got it. Oh! It's attacking the bobber. Viciously. Come on, take the dragonfly. There we go, that's a fish. That's a fish on, baby. Oh, that's a good fish too. Oh, that's a really good one. Oh my goodness. My heart's pumping. This is a beautiful, beautiful rainbow trout here. Take a look at that. Absolutely beautiful rainbow. Giving us a gorgeous fight. Come on, baby. Come here. Oh, shit. Oh, we got him, man. Did you guys see him attack the bobber? What the heck was that all about? All right, let's see. Did he swallow the hook or? Look at that trout. Absolutely beautiful. The colors on him, he's got that red band right in the center there. You can tell that's a wild fish. His dorsal fin is fully intact. He's got his adipose fin. So this is a wild reproducing, beautiful spotted rainbow trout. Oh man, look at that fish. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Moments like that just get me so excited, not just because of the fish that we caught, but also that shot that we got underwater. Those shots are so hard to get. That's why you guys don't see me do them all the time. But every once in a while, I promise they'll always be there for you guys. So let's just make sure to respect this fish though. And we're gonna put him out of his misery just right away. Find a nice rock and just give him one sharp blow straight to the head. I just followed up with a couple just to make sure. That way this beautiful creature here is completely out of his misery. Or it's okay for us to eat fish, but we have to at least respect them. Oh, there's more fish like surfacing right there in front of us. Now we could keep fishing for all these other fish in the lake, but man, it's just, I think we've got our fill. I am more than happy with this one here. We're gonna just clean him out right away. And then you can just rip the head right off. And it takes all the guts out with it. Oh geez, there's the trout that just jumped right there in front of us. Let's take a look in this belly. Ooh, clean. No wonder he was hungry. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, what do we got? It's our dragonfly larva. Dude, that thing's like so fresh looking, we could probably still fish it. Oh, he's still alive. He's still moving. Tell you what, I'm not going to show it, but I'm just going to squish him real quick just so that he's not suffering. Now we're going to just feed him to the fish out there. So we're just going to do with that head is Throw it right out there, return it to where it belongs. Let all the other animals in the water eat them. There we go, and we're left with a clean fish ready to cook. All right, so we've got our clean trout back in camp. All right, all this can just go right down into the lake where it came from. So of course, let me know in the comments also if you guys want to see more behind the scenes or just more like mountain trout fishing in general. Like I said, this is my favorite place in the world to come to. If you guys have not already, feel free to subscribe, ring that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss the new episodes as I upload them. Oh, and you're wondering why are we throwing... Oh, that was a lot. You know, it's the last day in the mountains. We ain't gonna cheap out here. Actually, no, that was just a little... It was actually a little too much cheese. Watch and learn. Man, I'm hearing fish still jumping out there. Ooh. Oh, look at you. We'll need you in a minute. So what's happened now is that tortilla and the cheese, they've become best friends. Oh, goodness. Throw some butter in here. A little bit of olive oil. Then whatever I've got left of an onion here. I've been living off of this onion for the last 4 days. We're just gonna stir them a little bit. Now all those onions and the fish get golden brown in there, it's time for my favorite part. Danish sea salt, baby. Probably about that much. The cool thing about this Danish sea salt is I actually get it on a little island where they make it in seaweed huts over wood fires. This salt has all sorts of minerals in it. It's not just sodium. So I'm definitely not shy to throw in a little extra. Golden brown, exactly how we want it. No, I don't skin my trout. The skin adds so much extra flavor, and I don't bother descaling them either. We're just gonna reheat this guy on that fish there. Just let everything kind of steam up together. Been a long day, I'm absolutely starving. Oh, and look at that, we just ran out of gas on that. Literally just ran out of gas on this guy here. Perfect timing. All we're gonna do is throw that fish and onion right on there. One last slice of avocado. We're gonna give it just a couple drops of this wild style chipotle kicker sauce. Just tiny, tiny drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, oh, oh. A little too much on the last one. We just don't want to overpower what's going on here because the fish, the onions, the salt, the cheese, it's gonna have enough flavor already by itself. All right, man, here we go. Look at that. There's some butter trying to escape out the back end. The trout in this lake tastes so good. It's just, there's zero fishiness. They're just a beautiful, beautiful, pure trout flavor. The onions give this wrap a lot of earthiness. That avocado adds a lot of creaminess, as does, of course, that little bit of that kicker sauce. Damn. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for where you want me to go, what you want me to fish for. Drop it in the comments below. I do try and read every single one of my comments, so I'll likely see it. You could also DM me on Instagram and try and shoot an idea over there. Oh man, look at that view. Look at this. All right, I'll see all of you guys next week for the next fishing adventure. Till then, you all know it. Fish on, baby.